it can either be an external signal, which is there. Okay, if we flick to external, basically when I hit the external, the gate is expecting a trigger for the gate to open, which you know as a sidechain. Yeah.
I mean, like a drum machine or something like that.
External
Anything.
specs.
Sorry.
So when it's an external, it relies on.
Yep, it's expecting an incoming signal, which is what you know as a sidechain, the sidechain signal,
Doing that a bit more with Alex
which
next week, I think.
will trigger the gate to open and close. Okay, we'll do something like more creative with it in a second, but under normal circumstances, when it's set to internal, basically it allows you. It takes a No, I don't want to confuse you by this, but it takes a copy of the input signal, okay? It takes a copy of the snare and then allows you to filter that snare. So it filters the incoming signal.
Of the snare you've just gated up.
Yeah, the snare that you're putting into it,
Yeah.
it allows you to filter it, and what it does is it kind of puts a focus on the gate, and it only allows the gate to focus on a band of frequencies. So what you can do is this. So there's the full range signal. What I can do is filter out the bottom end.
Tinny.
This is on internal, sorry.
Yeah, this is on internal. So really now we're not hearing a lot of the kick. There's the kick.
It's audible, but it's less invasive.
Yeah. What you can hear most of is just the snare. So now when I use the threshold, you can see it's triggering there, isn't it? If I drop this a little bit more, it's still not being triggered by the kick. Look. Look.
And that's what you want, really, isn't it?
That's what you want. You want to be able to drop your threshold enough so you don't miss any of the signal. But you can't do if you don't use the filter. Watch, if I change this filter, it'll start. I think it will start being triggered by the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
It's
drop
kind
it.
of
I'll drop
telltale
it-
sign,
drop it a
isn't
bit
it?
more.
It's a telltale sign because you can see it doing the extra beats.
So let's. You can hear the kick coming through, can't you? So if you use a filter. Isn't that nice?
Still a little bit though.
We have set our threshold very low,
Yeah.
so I can afford to bring the threshold up.
There you go.
Okay, now the last thing that a gate offers you, and is really useful and makes a gate really useful, is the range control. So when I increase this, see what it's doing.
It's kind of similar.
So when you've got the range up, there's no range. It's not gating anything. What this is, it decreases the amount the gate will open and close. So in practical terms, I can see Joe's head looking a bit confused.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing.
In practical terms, look,
Sorry, you are
Again.
in this one.
a gate does this. Open, close, open, close, yeah? That's what the gate's doing. If you put your foot in the door, what happens? The gate opens, but it doesn't fully close. That's what the range control does. It allows you to let the original signal through.
So it's kind of almost like a wet and dry type situation, quite loosely related.
Okay, yeah, I can see your point. I wouldn't call it the yeah, I can see what you're saying. So what it allows you to do is it makes the gate work more like a noise reduction as just a pure, really hard and cold
So if
noise
you've got that
gate.
filtered, the range kind of allowed the dry signal to come through to make up for that a little bit?
No,
No? Okay.
no.
Right.
The filter is your trick based on the trigger.
Just the trigger.
The range control changes the range of how much the gate will open or close. It will not allow the gate to fully close.
Right.
It's just the foot in the door. The gate opens, but when you put a foot in the door, it doesn't allow it to fully close. So it's always letting some signal through. So in a practice, shush, just shush.
It's really lovely just listening to a snare.